My first time in a turboprop, and I'm very intrigued. A month goes by after dropping the Skyhawk off in Mena, Arkansas to get repainted, and I finally get the call saying she's ready. I had plans for Ryan from ShareAviation.com to fly me up to Mena in his 182 to pick it up, but after finding out that his annual on his airplane was going to take a little bit longer than expected, I had to find another ride. Thankfully, Craig here stepped up to the plate and saved the day. Craig lives in Central Texas not too far from me, so he was willing to come pick me up at San Marcos and take me to Arkansas. Craig has been a viewer of my YouTube channel for a while, and he's also a member of ShareAviation.com, and it was very generous of him to lend his time and jet fuel to take me up there. This was also my first time flying in a turboprop aircraft, and I was impressed to say the least. This home-built airplane was very slick and smooth, and had a ridiculous amount of thrust on the takeoff roll, and we were screaming through pattern altitude before I knew it. On this flight, we took it up to 17,500 feet and stayed VFR, and the flight from San Marcos to Mena, Arkansas was just over an hour, where it takes my Skyhawk about 3.5, which was awesome.
Avionics are coming on. Alright, check. Alright, set the pressurization to 17.5. Just so you know, that's the bleeder over there, so periodically I'll reach over and just slide it in. Okay. In case you're curious what I'm doing. The other one's the prop feather on the far right, so we don't ever touch that one. Sounds good.
The air conditioning is fantastic.
Oh yeah, it'll get a lot cooler. It'll get a lot cooler. It's on the ground right now. Much cooler. And we'll go to tower and put 19.0 in there. Little beta action. And San Marcos Tower, Lancer 992 Bravo Charlie is ready to go. 08, turn it up to a 030.
Lancer 992 Bravo Charlie, San Marcos Tower, proceed on course, runway 8, cleared for takeoff, wind 090 at 5.
090 at 5, thank you, sir. Alright. You actually have to drag the brake initially, because it's got so much power.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like kind of the Warbird thing. Alright. That's back, that's good. Alright, looks like we're ready to go. Mama's ready, she's reading, which means she's not doing anything. Come on, get over to the center line, girlfriend. Come on. There you go. Alright, 95, that looks like a good liftoff speed. Alright, gears coming up, brakes.
That's quite a quick takeoff roll.
Yeah, she does pretty well. Alright, flaps are coming up. And I'm going to turn on course, I don't know about you. Alright, let's get a head of steam going here. A little bit less than that. Yeah, right there.
Lancer 992 Bravo Charlie, contact departure. Have a good day, sir.
And departure, good day, sir. And Austin approach, Lancer 992 Bravo Charlie's with you 1700 for, I'm sorry, 1800 for 17.5.
992 Bravo Charlie, Austin departure radar contact, and stay on course heading.
Roger, it's going to be a 030, ma'am.
Bravo Charlie, roger, thanks.
Come back.
Yeah, damper action there, make it a little bit easier on climb out.
Weather there, George.
Citation 22 Papa Charlie, thank you. Expect lower in 4 miles.
Alright, let's dial this thing in, see what we got going on here.
What kind of fuel flow are you seeing right now?
34.3. Pretty ridiculous, isn't it? It's so efficient.
Yeah.
It's because it's a Garrett. If it was a Pratt, it'd be burning 40 plus right now.
Right.
But yeah, that's why I like. I mean, I fly Pratts, so I'm all good with Pratts too. But I don't know, man. The Garretts are just so friggin' fuel efficient. I don't know. I like them. They do a good job.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
They're just not very good airport neighbors because they're louder than hell. Oh yeah, dude, you get within about 30 degrees either side of that prop because that opening there is moving 10,000 cubic feet of air a minute, and it just screams like a banshee. Just wails like a banshee. All right, holding the 6,000 foot cabin. Diff's coming up. We're doing good there.
What kind of range do you have in here?
Oh, about 700 nautical. I mean, you can go more, but it's, you know, with a turbine, you just don't ever want to get to the point to where you don't know whether you're going to have enough fuel to get there or not.
Right.
I mean, not that you would in a recip, but if a recip kind of coughs and has to start, you know, cruising again, it's not a big deal. This thing, if the fire goes out, the fire goes out.
Yeah.
AC3258, I'm showing just a pocket of moderate precipitation just west of you right now along your route of flight. Let me know if you need to deviate.
So you're going to be above it, AC3258.
Roger.
Center, jet speed 232, 280 for 240.
Jet speed 232, Houston, Center, Roger.
Well, once again, I definitely appreciate y'all doing this.
My pleasure.
Saved my butt.
Charlie 15,000.
What I figured out about aviation people is we took care of each other.
That's right.
When I was building this thing, I was building it in Tennessee, and I was driving sometimes, taking the 340 sometimes, and then after we got it built, we kept having to go back up there and get other stuff done, and I'd have to leave it there. And from where it was at, it's like 100 miles northeast of Memphis. It just, you know, there's just no way to get there. So my buddy, who's also got, well, he's got a 414 at the time, carted me back and forth probably 20 round trips in 2 years.
Right.
Never asked for $1 for fuel. I bought all his fuel and stuff, but he just did it because he's aviation people and he just gets it.
Right.
So, which I thought was very nice of him.
Mina Intermountain Municipal Airport. Automated weather observation 204 Zulu weather wind 160 at 3 visibility 106,500 scattered ceiling 8,000 broken temperature 34 Celsius dew point 17 altimeter 2997 remarks density
Okay, so that's an AWA, so there's no alphabet. So to 2997. Alright, and then about 1,200 a minute ought to do it. See what that'll do.
Yeah, I got the airport. It's right.
Yep, I'm telling you. Yep. Yeah, so actually...
And the runways are arranged like this.
I was going to say, so that should be...
So we're going to be going for 17 here.
17 is, yeah.
You can kind of see the approach paths there.
Yep, so we'll just fly right over the top and get on a downwind for 17.
That's right.
I've done this before, I promise. All the guys I fly with have got like, 10, 12,000 hours and stuff, so I'm the pup. I'm the one who gets all the crap.
How many hours you got now?
4,600, something like that. But it's all, I mean, half of it's turbine time.
Right, yeah.
And what's not turbine time is, oh, hello. Come on, girlfriend.
I'm approaching 500.
Yeah.
Which isn't much, obviously. All piston.
That's alright, man. Dude. we do what we do.
Oh, I love my piston.
Absolutely. No question. And Mina traffic, 992 Bravo Charlie is overflying the field at about 3,000 for a downwind for a 17. Alright, let's see if we can get down here. Now we're past those hills.
Caution, sink rate.
Bravo Golf is circling off the end of 27.
Yeah.
And out of 2,000.
Roger, we are tally ho on you, sir. We are at your 12, actually your 6 o'clock, excuse me.
2 Bravo Golf, loading on your way.
No, sir, not at all. Alright, there's 17 coming up on our altitude.
Got a nice little thermal here.
Yeah, you sure do. Alright, let's get up. Okay, get up and slow her down. There we go, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004. We'll even ride it a little bit more and we can get some gear. There we go, got some gear. I'm digging it. Alright, and we'll get rid of the yaw dampener. There we go. Good. And get a little throttle in so that we can... There we go, get some rudder in. Alrighty, looking good. Speed's nice and slow, I'm digging it. Alright. I like to make nice long approaches and stabilize it.
That's the way to do it.
No reason to cut the corner hard if you don't have to.
No.
Alright, it's getting close. Little trim, get the pressure off. Take some of that descent out of it. I like it. Alright, a little flap action here.
Terrain ahead. Hold up.
Ooh, terrain, terrain! There we go. A little buzzer at 9 o'clock. Okay, we've got gear down, 3 greens, full flaps. I think we're getting ready to land. Alright, start slowing down a little bit.
God, this is so much faster than I'm used to.
500.
Oh, it's not that fast. Just double.
Yeah, it's only 5 knots above my cruise speed.
And then you want to keep her a little high. There we go, and then there she is. And then you want to just milk back on it. There we go. Speed's coming down nicely. 2 Bravo Charlie, final 17. Alright. And get in the ground effect. Pull the power back. And
very nice.
And then beta. How's that? That slows down a little bit, doesn't it?
That was some cool stuff.
It likes to wig-wag when it betas. Okay,
right.
So where am I going over there?
In air center right there. Phillips 66 sign.
Alright. Back. And flaps are coming up. And when we get over the line, we'll tell them we're clear. Yeah, it's a whole different ballgame coming in at that kind of speed over the fence, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's one of those things that, man, it takes a while to get used to.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Fortunately, I had a 340 in the jet and stuff, so that got me used to kind of the 90 to 100, but a $130 on final and stuff, it takes a little bit.
Yeah, it does.
It was hard for me to contain my excitement during this flight since I was about to see my Skyhawk with brand new paint on it, and I was very anxious to fly again after a month of not flying. The Lancair was a very fun airplane to fly in, and Craig definitely has himself a nice setup with this aircraft. It's very fast, comfortable, and efficient. On this day, I was basically ruined for all other airplanes, but I was happy to get back in my own cockpit and fly November 80991 home again.